Welcome to the AI Resilient Woman's Workshop Wednesday. We are continuing to build upon our knowledge and skills of our AI tool of the month, which is ChatGPT. In this video, we will see how ChatGPT can be our information organizer. Let's get started. I'd like to mention that this workshop is part of the Meet the Big Four LLM series. So this month, January and February, we will be talking about ChatGPT and all of the bells and whistles that you can take advantage of. But after that, we will move forward in talking about other LLMs or AI assistants like Claude, Gemini, and Perplexity. I'd like to mention that there is a free guide you can download called the AI Resilient Woman's a 12-month journey to AI fluency for non-technical women. The link will be in the description box. This journey will help you, like it says, become AI fluent, but also confident so that you can elevate your career and expand your opportunities. The AI tool tip of the week is this. Whenever you are using ChatGPT or any other AI assistant or Gen AI tool, it's good to start a new prompt or chat if you are changing ideas or thought. Okay. That means, let's say, for instance, you started a chat and you are talking about your resume and you're having ChatGPT or any other AI assistant like Claude, etc., in helping you with your resume. Well, what if you decide that you want to talk about something else like starting a business? Then what you should do is click to start a new chat. And the reason why is this is a large language model. That is what ChatGPT is. And that means that there's so much information that was used in order to create it to assist you, but also it is being trained by you as well as you're entering prompts. You know, they have like a thumbs up, thumbs down. If you want to regenerate to get another response, the language ChatGPT, the large language model, is still training, it's still learning. And because of that, you want to make sure that you change over and you're saying, hey, AI assistant, we're stopping with this line of thought. I am going to move to another idea so that it's not confused if you started with resume and then you are trying to think of business ideas, that it's not confused and it's giving you suggestions that coincide with the results given in during your resume, okay, during the prompting of your resume. So again, the AI tool tip of the week is this. Anytime you change your thought or idea, you're coming up with something new, go ahead and hit that new chat icon. The arrow is pointing to it, just so that you can let your AI assistant know you are moving forward with another train of thought. So let's talk about ChatGPT. In the Big Four LLMs, it is known as the best all around assistant. Some of ChatGPT's strengths are its creativity, being able to brainstorm, writing, and also offering step by step explanations. It is great for beginners, career work, email help, resumes, and content creation. It's known for its friendliness and ease of use. One thing that I will say before continuing, because ChatGPT was the first LLM that was offered and available to the public, it has been, OpenAI did a very good job of making sure that it was user friendly and you weren't overwhelmed. And you may feel overwhelmed because you're dealing with an AI tool. However, ChatGPT is a really good tool that was created so that it was a streamlined ease of use for new beginners. Okay. Best when you need clear ideas, drafts, conversations, and creativity. So, what does ChatGPT do exceptionally well? One of the things is organizing information. It excels at taking your scattered thoughts, notes, or data and arranging them into a clear, logical structure. It can help you with organizing meeting notes, turning lists into priorities, grouping ideas by theme, and just cleaning up messy drafts. So, you have a lot of scribble and you need to put it into some semblance of framework or organization. Your AI assistant, ChatGPT, can help you with that. Think of ChatGPT as the assistant who never gets overwhelmed by information. It simply sorts it for you. Organizing information with ChatGPT, you can see your AI assistant as a professional organizer for your information. As I mentioned, it never gets overwhelmed with the data that you give it, nor does it judge your messy drafts, which is good because sometimes our minds can be everywhere when we brainstorm and we just need help with bringing everything into alignment. ChatGPT simply sorts, groups, clarifies, and prioritizes your information. The key is you stay in control of what matters. Again, you stay in control of what matters. What does organizing information using ChatGPT really means? It means when you upload information, it is able to see the patterns, the chaos that may be your drafts or other notes. It can bring everything into order so that you can reduce the noise, take out those things really which aren't essential, and also it moves you from confusion to clarity. This is how you already lead. It's just that your AI assistant, ChatGPT, helps you do it faster. Think about the times you have after a meeting or having notes or brainstorming, taking all of that information and trying to sort everything out. It can take a long time. Why not use an AI tool that can help you streamline the process? So let's take a look at some of the ways ChatGPT helps you organize information. As I mentioned before, it helps with organizing meeting notes, your key decisions, open questions, action items, and also owners and whatever deadlines they may have. Grouping ideas by theme. ChatGPT is able to group ideas by topic, cluster similar thoughts, remove duplicates, and surface main themes. And I will be showing different prompts you can use for each of these categories in just a moment. ChatGPT can help you turn lists into priority, rank tasks by importance, identify quick wins, flag what is urgent and what is not, and also suggest logical order. Lastly, cleaning up messy drafts without judgment. ChatGPT can clean your grammar, tighten up your wording, organize paragraphs, and also clarify meaning. So let's take a look at the prompts we can use in order to help us do that. First up is meeting notes, and our prompt says, you are an experienced executive assistant who excels at organizing information, clarifying priorities, and turning conversations into clear next steps. You communicate in a calm, professional, and supportive tone. Keep everything easy to understand. The notes may be messy or incomplete. Use your best judgment to infer structure, but do not add new information that was not discussed. So let me take a moment and just talk about why that statement is important. One of the things that AI tools, or really Gen AI tools, are known for is hallucination. The way that the LLMs are coded, the way that they're trained is they want to help you as much as possible get the right answer, be correct. And if you give it a prompt and it may not be enough information or it may not know fully what it needs to do, what it'll do is it'll add or make up information just so that it can help you. So, a way that you can curtail that so that the information that your AI assistant gives you, you enter in this sentence so it knows we are staying only with the information that I'm giving you. Don't add anything to it. Don't take anything away from it. Okay. Organize the notes into these three sections: key decisions that were made, action items, including who is responsible if mentioned, follow up questions or items that need clarification, and you paste your meeting notes so that your AI assistant can get going. One of the things that I do want to mention, because I am Shay Jackson. I know I didn't introduce myself. I wanted to dive into this information. I am not only an AI professional, I'm also in cybersecurity. One of the things that, so along the way, I will be giving security tips too, just to make sure that you are safe in as much as possible in this age of AI world. When you're entering in information, try to make sure you're not entering personal information, or if it's work information for your job, that you have the okay with your the business that you work for to enter in that information if it has business type related information. Okay, because remember I said ChatGPT and other AI tools, that are LLMs, they learn and are trained on information that you give it, including the information you're entering in. So whenever you're using the tool, make sure that you're not entering in any private or confidential information from your company. And also check to make sure if your company allows you to use ChatGPT, because they may, I know there are a lot of companies now that have, it's called a tool that has a wrapper around ChatGPT where it's for the business. It was created specifically for that business. Let's move forward. Next prompt is grouping ideas. And our prompt says, you are an experienced organizational strategist who helps professional women bring clarity, structure, and direction to complex information. You are skilled at identifying patterns, grouping ideas logically, and naming themes in a way that makes the next steps clear and concise. You communicate in a warm, supportive, mentor like tone. Keep explanations easy to understand. Group the following ideas into clear, meaningful themes. Do not add new ideas, only organize what is provided. Again, that's giving ChatGPT direction about what it needs to do. Okay. And here are the details. Review all the ideas provided below, group similar ideas together, assign a clear, concise label to each theme, keep the structure simple and easy to follow. And after that, you can paste in your ideas. I want to take a moment and talk about the prompt, because if you are thinking, wow, that's a long prompt, or you haven't seen a prompt or haven't been using a prompt to that extent, it is because this is how you get the best results and responses from your AI assistant. Just a teaser for month 2 of the 12-month journey to AI fluency for non-technical women. Month 2 is about prompting, because in any tool that you use where you enter a prompt, it's like the saying, garbage in, garbage out, no disrespect. And I'm not saying that your prompts are garbage. What I am saying is the more detailed and the more information that you give the AI tool, the better your results will be. You will be amazed if you just make a few tweaks. Okay, so that is month two. We will be talking about how to prompt. Let's look at our prompt for prioritization. You are an experienced organizational strategist who helps professional women prioritize effectively, manage competing demands, and move forward with clarity and confidence. You are skilled at distinguishing what truly matters from what can wait. You communicate in a warm, supportive, mentor like tone and avoid technical jargon. Review and organize the following task list. Assume the person managing these tasks is a capable professional balancing multiple responsibilities so that they, okay, help me, ChatGPT. I got a lot going on. Do not add new tasks, only organize what is provided. And our details are: one, identify the top three priorities that require immediate focus. And that three is there, but of course, how many ever priorities you need to have listed, that is what you can enter in. Two, group the remaining tasks by urgency: high, medium, low. And three, suggest a logical order of execution that feels realistic and manageable. And then you paste the task list below that so that you can get a response. Now let's look at how we can clean up our draft. You are an experienced professional editor who helps women communicate clearly, confidently, and with purpose. You are skilled at refining rough drafts, improving flow, and organizing ideas into clear, readable paragraphs without changing the writer's original voice or intent. You communicate in a warm, supportive, mentor like tone and avoid technical jargon. Revise and refine the following draft. Assume the draft was written quickly, we send them up, and may feel scattered. Do not add new ideas or remove important meaning. Details: one, improve clarity and readability. Two, organize the content into clear, logical paragraphs. And three, maintain my original message, tone, and intent. And you paste the draft below. And that is it for our prompt examples. So, what have we learned about ChatGPT being our AI assistant that helps organize our information? This helps build confidence because it helps make your decisions feel easier, your communication improves, your leadership becomes more visible, and overwhelm decreases because you're not doing it all by yourself and you're using ChatGPT to help you streamline information. Clarity changes how you show up, okay? What ChatGPT is not doing, ChatGPT is not deciding priorities for you, because what you did was in your notes, it can tell by the patterns and everything that it sees or whatever it reads, it can understand what is priority. Now, let's say that in the response or the results, what the tool lists as priority, it is not. All you would need to do is come up with a follow up prompt and say, no, well, in my notes, I know that this seems like priority, but this is the priority. And you can even use examples as well. We'll do a deep dive on those type of prompts in month two. Number two, removing your judgment, replacing your experience, thinking for you. It does not do any of those things because, as we mentioned, it's information that you are entering in and you are giving your assistant the instructions it needs in order to help reproduce information for you. Again, it simply supports your thinking. I want to also give the prompt that is for month one, week two of the AI, the 12-month journey to AI fluency for non-technical women. Okay. You are a trusted guide and educator who helps non technical women feel calm, confident, and curious about artificial intelligence. You speak in clear, simple language, no jargon, no pressure, no assumptions of prior knowledge. Explain what artificial intelligence is in simple language as if you were talking to someone who is new into AI. Your tone should feel reassuring, encouraging, and empowering, like a thoughtful conversation over coffee or tea. And that is it for Workshop Wednesday, where we saw how ChatGPT, the best all around assistant, is able to help us organize information. I wanted to give a reminder that you can download the free ebook, It's a Guide, to help you become AI fluent over the next 12 months. Talk to you later.